Good evening, folks. I'm Katrina from Improvised Music Company in Dublin, and you're very welcome to tonight's episode of Blind Date Jazz. One of the things that I've really been enjoying about this series is the chance to hear our different musicians talk about what improvisation means to them and their sort of approach to it. And things that I've been hearing are around being able to be very freely, openly expressive with improvised music, and then about sort of being in the moment, kind of not being able to be anywhere but in the moment when making improvised music. And I think tonight's episode really highlights that. We've got two amazing musicians performing, representing the best of the West, let's say, Mike Nielsen on guitar and Cathal Roche on saxophone. I think they're both incredibly expressive, honest musicians, and I find it quite almost cathartic as an audience member, very gripping, being able to go along these journeys of different atmospheres and feelings created really spontaneously through music, whether it's something kind of dark or a bit intense, or even there's a lovely moment when the curtain drops and they can finally see each other for the first time that just becomes this bit of fun and just joy and relief and seeing another human being. So I hope you really enjoyed tonight's episode. If you like it, it does really help us if you can subscribe to the channel. It just helps us to get all of this amazing work by Irish and Irish-based artists out there. You can give the video a like, that really helps as well. Leave us a comment. We love hearing what you think about these series and ideas and performances. And if you have a look in the description box below, you'll find links to our social media if you want to give us a follow along and find out what else we have coming up. And you'll also find links to some of Mike and Cathal's other work if you want to have a little explore there. So I hope you really enjoyed tonight's performance and hope we see you again on the channel.
Improvisation is where you have total expression in the moment, and I suppose the important word is in the moment at the time, and that's what I really like to focus on, that type of improvisation. But so that's why this really appeals to me.
So for me, improvisation is whatever or wherever I am in the moment. It's a language for me. Musical improvisation is a response, a reaction, sometimes to unknown forces or things within myself or externally maybe that I'm not very aware of. So I'm always reacting. I'm always taking things in and reacting and letting go of the control, the need to control in that state. It's very important. So for me, I suppose improvisation is about letting go, surrendering, and letting music speak for itself as much as possible.
The thing about it is you don't know what style the person is. Is he more experimental, or is he more inside within the jazz genre? But it still doesn't bother me really, because I like all those type of areas. So no, it's going to be fantastic. It's like a new journey. It's like putting footprints in newly what do you call it, fallen snow.
I tend to play a lot of the time with my eyes closed. Sometimes if I'm on a known date musically, I like to pretend that I'm on a blind date musically, and that I don't like to bring my prejudice and preconceptions and pigeonholing to the table. And I find that that's an obstacle for me as a performer, like say other people's assumptions. Even assumptions over what it is you're going to be doing yourself, if you have your own assumptions. So the idea of being on a blind date in a way pushes me to a space, an unknown space, where the normal security of knowing where, when, with who, in what context, what instrumentation, all of that stuff is known, and it offers you at least some sort of structure or markers to then kind of go in on unconsciously a little. However, in this situation, it's somebody's moved the goalposts, and it's quite an interesting thing, because there is actually nowhere to hide except behind the curtain, and even that's going to be removed after a while. So, but for me, music's a language between friends, and it's a way of communicating with other people and feeling a connection with other people. And whether there's a curtain, or if it's blind, or it's on television, or anything at all, it's ultimately, those things can really be a distraction anyway. So I'm more than excited than usual, I think, because of the lack of musical intimacy and connection up to this point this year. So I'm thrilled. My name is Cathal Roche, and I'm on a sonic blind date with...
Hi, my name is Mike Nielsen, and I'm on a sonic blind date with...
I had no idea.
Well, I kind of was saying, who is this now? But when the little microtones came in, I said, I was thinking of it. Isn't it? I'm not supposed to do this, but great to see you.
You too.
So that was great. That was really
That
great.
really worked, yeah.
Mike, you kicked off there with just some harmonics.
Yeah.
Um,
And finished with the harmonics. I
Finished
just
with the
decided.
harmonics.
Yeah.
yeah. And Cathal, when you heard the instrument,
Yeah.
what was going through your mind?
Oh no.
I saw the keys there by accident,
All right.
so I was expecting that. So then I thought, oh, I assume he's gotten very good at hitting the strings on a Fender Rhodes. And then we haven't played duo.
Never.
No. So
We haven't played too much together, unfortunately.
no.
But,
So then
it's
I
got
thought
to change.
I thought of Joe then, because I've played with Joe a little bit,
Yeah.
and I thought, yeah, it's funny because you go through a list, don't you?
You what?
It's like you go through a list.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
You try not-
And it's usually the people that that you've played with before
Yeah.
that you're saying, well, no, not exactly that. It was just the tone was different, And
It's
So
funny
like
who
you were
you
going
hear.
through your mental Rolodex.
Yeah.
And who were you? Because as soon as the curtain dropped, you said,
Well,
I
see,
knew it was you.
In the end, I kind of said that must be. I don't know why. I think it was the microtones when he played some microtonal things that I said that must be Cathal,
You can't. He's trying to get his tuning together.
Yeah. But no, I was just going through it because I'd been playing with Michael Buckley for a while. We did a kind of thing for Sligo Jazz Project as a duo, so I was listening to that, and I know that kind of style, and so I went through various different things, and I wasn't sure if it was someone I knew, some of the guys that I haven't played with before, some of the
Yeah.
imports or some of the guys that come in. I forget them. But then when I heard that, I knew the kind of a deviousness in his playing, or the expression that's so I knew I was in good hands.
Never wasn't.
Which was fantastic, so
And then the curtain dropped.
and I said I knew it was him. It was only just before the curtain dropped that the penny dropped.
Okay. It's funny because if I'd seen you at the start, everything that we played.
You would have gone home.
Well, I don't know. I think it would have been a different thing.
I
didn't think it was. I didn't think it was such a big deal actually. Because I was just thinking, sure, the curtain, sure, Yeah, sure. It's all about the autonomy of music and all the rest of it. But we do have our things, don't we?
Yeah.
And from both of you, did anything change when you knew 100% when the curtain was down who the other musician was?
For me, it just it did change the dynamic a little bit. First, for whatever I think, whatever went through my head, just at the things of I think all those type of things. What should I be doing, or what this type of thing. For me, anyway. Yeah. But I knew from what we just done, it was lovely, and it was just taken off. So that I finished it then, I didn't think of it after that really, But yeah, there's certain thing when you meet, you haven't seen it for ages, and that type of thing, So. I wanted to say, geez, how are you doing? Let's put down the instruments and have a chat.
Yeah.
And what about you, Cathal? When did anything change from your perspective?
Well, like Mike was saying, you see a friend and that's something, isn't it? These days,
Yeah.
It's a privilege, like. So that was the first thing, really, is that genie, and then I did not expect. I mean, if I'd known, if I'd probably just heard it and wasn't playing, I'd probably sure, that's Mike, like. But I think I didn't. It's odd to me now that I didn't. I have to be thinking that one for a long time, thinking on that one. But it was, it should have been. Now in retrospect, it's like that opening chord. Like, who else could have made that sound?
Well, look, it was really great. I just want to give you guys a round of applause and thank you so much.
Thanks a million for
your work here is
Thank you,
done.
guys.
Yeah.
And
So the next set is in about 2 years' time.
Yeah, got it.
Same place, yeah. But you're over this side and I'm over there.
Your serve, my serve.